welcome back to another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on College Football 26. We are in week 9 of year 3. We're at 5-2, ranked number 14 in the country, coming off of, I would say, either the first or second biggest win in the series. You can compare it to beating Notre Dame, but way back in season 1. But we defeated a then number 5 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers team, which has since lost again, 33-13. I mean, just absolutely dominated the scoreboard, and just dominated them on a per play basis. We did a really nice job. 3 touchdowns. Did throw an interception with downs on just a really nice play by Justin Rett, the Nebraska safety. We ran the ball well. Didn't run it enough, to be honest with you. We got it to our guys. Our guys made plays, but the defense was really, really good today. Had a bunch of tackles for losses. Got clutch sacks when we needed them. It was just a good game. Held them to 4-13 on third down, and 2 of 4 on fourth, so 6 for 17 in total. So just did a really nice job from that standpoint defensively. In this one now we're taking on the Maryland Terrapins. It is our 3rd straight out of 4 straight road games. The Terrapins look like they're going to be solid. I mean, they are worse than us for sure, but we are playing the game on the road, so that kind of balances that out. They're at 3-4. They're just 1-4 in the conference. Beat James Madison, Washington, and the FCS East to start the season. Then got throttled by Northwestern, got beat up by USC, got beat by 10 by Iowa, and then got throttled by Penn State. So this team has lost 4 games in a row, with 2 bye weeks mixed into that stretch. So they have not won a game in over a month, almost 2 months at this point in time. But it's a pretty good roster, I think, considering the way the team overalls and stuff look. But we'll take a look at the team. They do return, I believe it's Malik Washington, the quarterback. He is back again after playing Washington. After playing them last year. Good athlete, good arm. The accuracies are up a little bit from last year, but not a ton. But he gave us some fits. Pretty solid trio of running backs. The wide receivers are pretty good up top, but they get slower, not quite as good right behind that group at the top. So I would expect these 2 guys to kind of be the main focuses. The tight ends are fine. Irving's a pretty good athlete. The offensive line is not great. And the defensive line is just okay. There's no real super standouts here. But the linebackers are good athletes if they're not great players in total. But they do have a lot of speed in their secondary. Nothing that really overly stands out, but it's a lot of speed. And pretty decent size. So they do have, to me it's a very, very solid roster. I think they'll be tough. I think it'll be tougher than what you would expect from a 5-2 team going on the road, against a 3-4 that's lost 4 games in a row. But we'll see. See if we can get it done. We are the road team again, so we'll just go our base uniforms. Let's see what we want to maybe have them rock with. I think the all red would be a nice match point against us, but yeah, glad to be back playing this game. It's been a few days since I've recorded a game, so hopefully we can get the victory because we have a really tough test up next with that Buckeyes team. And this game will be in the rain. So in the last game against Nebraska, I threw the ball a ton. I kind of naturally gravitate to throwing the football more. With the rain, playing against a team with, I think, a weaker defensive line while having pretty good speed in the secondary, I think this is a good opportunity for us to run the football, see what we can do. I think we can lean on their defensive line a little bit, hopefully anyway. But if not, we'll have to figure it out from there. But yeah, we are getting ready to get things started. Game number 8 already here in year 3 is crazy. We've made a lot of progress in this series. The most I got through was 5 seasons with Tulane last year, and I did do a Georgia Dynasty at the same time. But yeah, we've making our way. I'm recording this much earlier than what you'll see it, at least a couple of weeks. But yeah, 14th in the country, despite having 2 losses already. Let's see if we can get a stop here defensively to get this conference championship or conference game rolling here. 4 down linemen, 3 wide receivers, and a tight end in the slot. Wide open there on the left side. Nice first play there for Maryland. Ravion White finally gets there to get the tackle. Let's play underneath at least early with our zones. Screen. Just barely gets it off. They did just a good enough job blocking Berglund. That is almost another first down. Almost got to Washington there as well. We did get our first commit of the season in the last episode. Recruiting is still tough for sure. There we go. Make the play. Great tackle out there by Sly, who's had a really strong first year here as a starter. Going to set up a 3rd and 4. And again, Washington's a good athlete. I'm going to try to avoid the quarterback spy, just simply due to, the kind of lack of pressure we get when we're just sending 3, and that's going to immediately come back to bite us as Washington scrambles up on the 3rd down and gets the conversion. Send a little pressure here, play a little man defense. I think we can handle that. I think they're going to run it here. They do not. Pressure almost gets there. Actually, is going to be a 5-yard gain. I think we're going to stick with the pressure here. Yeah, I think so. Run play. Berglund able to get off the block in time to make the tackle. Definitely a smaller center that they have there. What is his size? Their center looks like he's about 230 pounds. 6'1", 291. Anyway. Let's go back to a zone here underneath. 3rd and 4. Make the tackle. Nice play out there by Hines. Going to force a punt, so we get off the field there. Nice start defensively. 3rd down conversion on the scramble wasn't great. We'll let that one go, and it bounces into the end zone. We'll take over at the 20. See Taylor Downs in this Boilermaker offense. Downs already 21 touchdown passes, but also 8 interceptions already. Only threw 4 with Caden Veltkamp all last year. Certainly seems in line to easily have the most passing touchdowns we have had in the season so far in this series. Get that out to Marshall. Just enough of a block out there by Branch. It's a gain of 9 off of that. 3 wide receiver pistol set. Freshman Abdul Volk. And again, backed up for a loss of 1 there. It's okay. Third and 2, 3 wide receivers. Dallas takes it. Yep. Perfect play. Burhan makes the catch. Plenty of room down. Now we got the Maryland player that actually tackled. Burhan's a little banged up. Sticking the same formation, kind of run this counter lead. The first time I ever ran this play, went for like a 50-yard touchdown. Good blocking, and Marshall is out of there again. First down with his first carry. Abdul Volk now back out there. Pistol set. Missed a gigantic hole. I thought the blocker was going to kind of block him more in that direction. Bad job of reading the blocks. Downs takes the snap now. It just again kind of got set up by a block from Volk, and Gant, the true freshman, gets inside the 20. Really good start here, this Boilermaker offense. I think Gant's going to be a force for us. I think he's an all-conference type of athlete. Carry to Marshall. Didn't really get the block out in time where I wanted it to. The 5, though. Could definitely do some audibles and stuff. Crowd is not super loud at all. Hand off to Marshall. Straight up the gut. Jukes him out. And Marshall, the senior, puts Purdue up. Could not have really asked for a better start here for the Boilermakers. 7-0. Force the punt defensively to start it. Really, really good drive with a couple of big plays mixed in there. Marshall finds the end zone. Tackle down. They'll take over at the 21. I think we can rock cover 2. I think is okay here. Run play. Here you go. Slide just makes the tackle out there again. Really having a strong season. Already 2 tackles for loss for him today as well. Coming off the blocks, Washington's able to throw that one away right before the sack gets there. Morton and Harkless in there on the action. Let's go back to a zone here. Pressure's coming through again. Harkless and Schumacher. Relied on Washington. Is able to get it away. Quick 3 and out for the Purdue defense. Andre Smith got a chance for some room. They did a good job there. I'll let me kind of spin them out. Just takes it. Try to get this over to Durr. Big catch there on the RPO. Already inside the Maryland 25. Yeah, they just don't have a lot of answers, at least here in the early going. First and 10 this time. Bounce takes it. Let me get this out to Durr. Second straight catch. It's a gain of 5 there on the RPO. Second and 5. You're going to hand it off to Marshall. Does a nice job kind of maneuvering around the defensive tackle that first crashed that. It's now a 3rd and 7.
Okay, ready?
Rainy weather. Bounce takes it. Yep. We get hit right as he tries to release. Field goal attempt out here for Gee. True freshman kicker. Oh, I missed that horrifically. Yep, that's on me. That is on me, not him that time. But that's not on the game or kind of the weird setup of field goals, I feel like. But I just missed that one. So Maryland's got second chance at life here. After a slow start in Washington. I don't know if he hit somebody in the helmet there or just threw that one into the ground. Loss of yards. Send a little pressure here. Play action, but pressure is going to get there at first, but it ends up being a great downfield throw. Schumacher in coverage is never a good look, but Washington makes that play, breaking out of that sack. A good play. Maryland strikes. Read option. There's nobody out there for Washington. And Purdue got off to the great start, but the missed field goal now put the momentum in Maryland's favor. Come on, there we go. Nice job. In a 3. Last play of the first quarter if they do get the snap off. 2nd and 7. Not going to take it. So it's a 7-0 lead for Purdue. Should it be a 10-0 lead, but here's what it is. We didn't take care of business on our end. Really strong first quarter, I feel like, for us. Maryland's putting together a really explosive drive here. We have not even gotten them to a 3rd down yet in this series. Send pressure on Washington. You got to get to him. He's too good an athlete. Threw it behind his man. Slick ball got to him. 3rd and 7. Again, he's a menace with his legs. Pressure starting to get to him. How did he get that pass away? Should have been a sack there for Morton, who's having a pretty good game here early on. Not closing the sacks, but getting pressure. Field goal is up. Field goal is good. 7-3. All right, Purdue's got to let's bounce back here with a better drive. Put some points on the board. Branch to return. It's up to the 24. That's where they'll take over. Downs takes it. Get that quickly out to Marshall. It's a gain of 5 out of that on first down. Is always nice. Already his second catch of the day. Some Marshall on a run play. Loss could not quite get to the second level. Third and 3. Downs takes it. Get that quickly to Branch underneath. First down. Takes it. Looked like they were trying to send some pressure. Corey Smith, though, was man coverage. Safety on him. Gave him a lot of running room there. It was, yeah, they did send pressure. Just had no chance to get there. Downs takes the snap. No pressure, really. Tries to dig that in and gets the first down to Smith. Back-to-back plays for him. Make sure we're running the football. Carry to Marshall. It's a long 2-yard gain. Joyner is in. He's going to get his first carry of the game. Good blocking. First down. Takes it. Let's make the grab. I dropped it. Okay. Second and 10. Take the snap. Oh, great play there by the defensive lineman. Able to get his hands up. Downs takes it. Trying to get some pressure. Oh, I thought he slid that through there. All right. So he out for another field goal. Should be made. In 3. So we're back up a touchdown now. Ooh, good return, good spin move there. All right. Back out here again on defense. So Maryland put together a really strong drive there. Last possession, lots of big plays, but do finally stall them. Thanks to getting some pressure on Washington. Berglund makes a great tackle there. It'll be a 3rd and 8. We'll just send the pressure. Play a little man here. 3rd and 8. Where he drops it. Okay, he got it to his tight end. We get the 3 and out. Yeah, fair catch for Smith. Take over at the 42. Okay, so we got the good field position here. Get back in this pistol. See if we can get this run game going here again. It's a handoff. Yeah, just couldn't get a hat on the hat there.
Okay, ready?
Jones makes it. Oh, could have maybe gotten that to Marshall on a quick pass. Quarterback came on a blitz from out there. But it's a first down nonetheless. We'll take that. Corey Smith having a nice start to his day. This looks like they're sending pressure. Downs takes it. They do send pressure. Get that over to Smith. Gain a 6. Marshall, tried to sneak through there. All right, so 3rd and 1 here. Z spot, see what the look is. It's the first down. Thought that cornerback was going to go once I saw him come up. Thought he was going to go with the go receiver there, but we're playing a zone instead of man. They wanted to make sure we just caught the pass in case he got hit and then dropped it. Hand off to Marshall. Gain of 8. Already more carries than he had all of last week. Back to the pistol. Hand off to Volk. Nice blocking there. Set him up for a nice lane. First down.
Ready, set. Up right here, one time. 42.
I was indecisive on which side to go with the defensive tackle there. Only.
Ready up.
Bring it back to this RPO look, see if it opens up.
Get set, get set.
Jones takes it. Slides that in there, drops it. That's a 2-minute warning. A 3rd and long. Struggling to finish off these drives.
On the set. Set. Bang.
Taking the snap. Yeah, I'm just going to get that out there for him, and they came up and made the play. Another field goal attempt. He goes up. He goes good. 13-3 lead. I mean, we're moving the ball. We are just collapsing in the red zone. Open a nice tackle there. So 1st and 10, they start over at their own 19. I think so far they were doing okay, kind of sending pressure. Nice play. Get first down for Maryland. Quick hitch. Covers 3. Let's play underneath. Blowing them up, but he scrambles around trying to make a. How did he make that catch? Great play by the tight end. Getting pressure. Got to make the pressure count. Not going to get pressure on this play. Big time throw. Gets out of bounds. They're on our territory now. Single high safety. And it's in 5. Five did not get there. Sending the pressure. If it doesn't get there, you're leaving gaps defensively. 45-ish seconds left here in the first half. Pressure got stonewalled now on a couple of plays in a row. Gotten 5 pressure so far. They chipped him. Jeffries all over him. How did he get it away again? Golly. That's twice he's gotten what should have been sacks and just at least gotten the ball away. Pocket collapsing. He somehow gets it away again. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 3. Purdue gets the ball to start the second half. Yep, got the block in that time. Kept him out. Maryland's going to hurry up. Try to send pressure, floats it over, gets knocked away. Marable makes contact before the tight end can bring it in. Second and goal. On the 1, a handoff. That's going to get blown up. Great play by Berglund. Maryland has to take their last timeout.
Here we go. Do the show. Right. Set. Ready.
Try to play a little man defense, and Jeffries this time does get the sack. Maryland not going to be able to get their field goal unit out there, so going for it on the 4th down, getting that conversion ends up being for naught. Washington being a young quarterback still, you got to get that ball away. Purdue able to keep points off the board there with a clutch sack from Jeffries. It's a 13-3 lead as we head into halftime. Maryland has certainly closed the gap based on a yardage perspective of what happened. I do feel like we pretty well controlled that quarter, or the first half, but we've got to do a better job of finishing off these drives. If we can come out here in the second half and put some points on the board, that would make a huge difference. Need a touchdown, though. Branch back on the return to start us off here in the second half. We'll take over at the 24, okay.
On the ready. 29 Philly.
Send Marshall out, Downs. I'm trying to get it out there to him. 2 pretty good blocks. Juke to the inside. 29 gets a first down out of that.
Got it. Cricket.
Run the stretch here with Volk. Cuts it back up. 24. Jukes out the safety. Just a slight stutter step. Another good run for him. Stenerud, the running back, #1 in the country that we recruited this past year, tried to redshirt him. Looks like now he might try to transfer out because of that, but it is what it is. I just don't think there's any way I can find consistent playing time for him. Not with Marshall and Bulk, and with him not being the most explosive of guys. He has got great traits and stuff, but oh, I pressed the wrong button. In a 3 though. We'll take it. In a much bigger play. 3rd and 7. Had Smith open on that last play. Just takes it. Get that over to Stenerud. Makes a nice catch. He has dropped that pass several times in his career. Makes a nice grab there. Hand off to, oh wow, good play by the defensive tackle.
On the double.
Just takes it. Drop back quickly. Try to get that to Durd. He makes a play out of it. Try to throw that in a way where he can kind of bounce it back to the outside, and he does a nice job of it. It's a straight handoff to Joyner. Center Ethan Trent's a little banged up. Let's see what do we want to do.
Okay. Let's go.
Play action. Works that across, gets it to Smith, jukes back to the inside and makes a nice play. Corey Smith having a really solid day there. Gets into the end zone. Exactly what we needed coming out of the half. It's now a 20-3 lead. The Maryland offense has shown some explosiveness though, so the game is certainly not over. A really nice job there. It's a horrible kick. Let's shoot. We're going to take over at the 20. See if this defensive line can keep wreaking some havoc here. Shouldn't the running back. Ooh, just moved him over. Okay. Be a handoff. Ooh, runs over Berglund. Dang. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Washington takes it. Quick flip out. Great tackle by Slide. Another tackle for loss for him today. I think we'll just go ahead. I'll make him the thumbnail player. I think I can kind of use that animation back there. Doesn't zoom in as much as I wanted to. Okay.
Let's go. Right.
3rd and 4. Can we get off the field here? Throw it out and makes a nice jump cut. And I clicked on too many defenders. Took us out of position there. It's on me. That play's 100% on me. Good throw to the outside. Sly got beat coverage. 1st and 10. Send a little pressure here. Pressure does not get there. Nice throw. Send some bodies here again. Pressure coming through, and Sly gets the sack. Having a really nice time. A nice day. Oh, that perfect time. 4 tackles for loss and a sack for him today. 3rd and 6. Trying to bully Washington. He somehow gets that pass off, knocked away. Defense gets off the field. He's done a fantastic job of avoiding sacks. Getting the ball out at the last second. That is a dreadful punt. Center is a little banged up. Let's just take him out of the game here for a minute.
Ready, set.
1st and 10. 3 wide receivers. Downs takes it. He's going to have to hand it off to Marshall. Gain of 2. They did a nice job on the outside, kind of stuffing up the routes.
Ready up.
Downs takes it. Blitzen, get that out to Burhan. Should have some room to rumble. And he does get across midfield, across the Maryland 35. I think Downs has had a really nice game. I think we've been really clean offensively. Really won't take the top off right here. Just takes it. Couldn't get it over to Smith. Burhan, though, able to make another play here.
On the ready.
2nd and 1.
Here we go.
This is out to Joyner. 1st down. Purdue's got a real opportunity here to just put this game away.
Got it.
Downs has been good today.
Here we go.
This over, fits that into Durr. Gets inside the 5, down to the 1. I don't know what the sneak's gonna look like here. Probably too far away. I'm scared to run this. It's worked cash money for the computer, but I have run it and had him fumble it. Let's try to do the wildcat here.
Okay, ready.
See if we can get Volt a touchdown.
Green 25.
Stopped at the line. We go back to the sneak.
Easy.
Downs gets in. Should be the exclamation point here of this victory. We'll make it 27-3 as we're closing in on the fourth quarter. Kind of took a while for this offense to get ready on the Maryland side of the field, but been a really solid all-around day. Hard to have any complaints. And if Maryland's going to get back into this game, they got to do something on this drive. Play action. Good blocking up front. Dumps it off. Slide with an immediate tackle. It'll be the end of the third quarter. We're heading to the fourth quarter with Purdue holding on to a 27-3 lead. Done a really nice job today. Hopefully we can make some noise with some recruits. We've got some guys, some battles that we need to finish off here. And start maneuvering some more points around other people. 2nd and 5. Tried to get the screen. The pressure at least got there in time. We're gonna end up making that an ugly throw. Missed the sack there with Schumacher. He throws it away. Maryland go for it here. They do. We have beat up on this offensive line. Good play there. Quick pass where he can get it out. 1st and 10. Stood in the pocket. We're starting to collapse on him again there. Foul that one up. Come through, throws that one into the ground. He's had several of those kind of weird straight into the ground passes. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. 2nd and 10. It's a gain of 3 there. Defense has had a really strong game. Get off the field. Chip Schumacher comes through. Nice play there from Washington. 1st down. Good play. Good play again. A lot of good blocking up front. Bend but don't break defense. It's a weird number on the tight end, seeing that 53 out there. First time I saw it, I thought it was an offensive lineman, then saw his face mask. I was like, okay. Great blocking, big time run there. Maryland has not gotten this run game going all day. It's a nice play.
Let's go. Break. Single.
Send a little heat here. See if we can get something to land again. Send the running back out, or no, just moved him over. Run play. Banged him down. Oh no, we did not want that. Schumacher man-to-man on the tight end. Washington trying to scramble around. He's going to get into the end zone, and Maryland finally finds that end zone. Going to go for 2. Over the inside. Nice play. Catches it. Okay. 2-point conversion is good. 27 to 11. Excuse me. All right. 16-point game. Going to take 2 more touchdowns and 2 more 2-point conversions to tie it up. Where I'd really be thrilled to be able to just lean on this run game. Going to eat this clock out. Oh, cuts it back up. Another nice run for him. We blocked really well on the stretch play. I'm trying to just go straight ahead here and get this first down. Back up center in to get the first. And off to Marshall. Had a relatively quiet day. Haven't broken any big runs, got into the end zone. Nope, on that play. They really have done a pretty nice job, though, working underneath. Get that over to Branch. Should be a first down, and it is. So again, hasn't been like a gigantic offensive performance, but has been really efficient. We haven't made like what I would consider a bad decision with the football. Not like we've had a pass that we've gotten away with that should have been intercepted. I mean, I think we played a really good game. Haven't really made any Herculean plays either. Just guys just playing really efficiently here. Oh, yeah, could not get ahead of steam there.
Got it. Lasso.
Try to float this over the top, and oh, what an interception. Didn't get that one out far enough. Great play by the safety. Played such a good game. I hate that. It's a good play, though. I don't think he quite, threw that one far enough. Yeah, he underthrew it. Or actually, really badly underthrew that one, actually, yeah. Didn't really notice that live. Yeah, he underthrew that one. Still a great play by the safety, but hate that. Great throw with somebody on him. Incomplete. Wow. 2.5 left. Purdue trying to hold on here. Pressure, and it lands. Jeffrey's second sack of the day. Third for the team. Also 10 on that one. Great tackle there from Scales. Had a relatively quiet game. Take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 4th and 12. This is the ball game here. Hold up. Hines has been great in these situations, but gives up this one. 86-yard touchdown. Maryland on a 4th and 12. Strike with an 86-yard pass down the field. Hines, a little discombobulated. He's been really good, I would say, over the last year and a half in that situation. Maryland is in this game. Why did we throw the deep ball? Now Maryland has it. They didn't go for the 2-point conversion there, so they're still down 9. Which is really weird. So we're still up 2 scores. Low. Why did they not go for 2-point conversion? Bad coaching decision. We'll just go with that. Come on, Berglund. Need to pick that one off. 3rd and 10. Scales knocks it away. Really good play from him.
Let's go. Right. Get set.
4th and 10. Shovel pass. What a play from Washington. Wow. Wow, what a play. I don't know how that worked. I guess you'll have to go for the make sense, 2-point conversion if you're going to make plays like that. Come on, guys. Gain of 4. We have really mucked up this 4th quarter. Yep. We're up 27-3. Oh, why is my defensive line way over here? Thankfully they didn't just snap the ball. Making 3 guys miss there. We got to get out of this game, guys.
All right, let's get it. Right. Blue 30.
2nd and 1, minute 11 left. Still 9 points down, though. Would like to get an interception on the play like that every now and then.
Single.
Come on. Finish it off right here. So read option, slide, makes the tackle. There's a 1st down. Keep the clock churning, though. Oh, pick that one off. Nice play to knock it away. Sly's had a great game. He's been phenomenal.
Single. Back 88.
Throw over the middle, he drops it. That's a pretty good pass, trying to keep his receiver safe there as well.
Get ready.
3rd and 10. I'm over offsides. Of course, it's going to be a play that we get a throwaway. Okay. Free play, but they couldn't take advantage of it.
Offside, defense.
All right, let's get it. Right. Blue 22.
Crocker now coming in after Schumacher makes the mistake. No pressure, all the time in the world to throw. He makes a great catch. Can we just get out of here with a win?
All right, let's get it. Right.
Maryland need a touchdown like this play or maybe the next one. Got to take some shots to the end zone, though. I'll take that. I had another timeout. Okay. So we're scrambling in again. All right, this is crazy. Crazy. What a comeback from Maryland. Can they finish it off, or can we just recover the onside kick? There we go. Finish it off. We get the win. Honestly, I do think that this game was not as close as this final score indicates, but a really strong 4th quarter. Got a couple of touchdowns. Got the onside kick. We survived. We win this game by 2. Held on through an awful 4th quarter there. Malik Washington is the player of the game for a losing team. Yeah, obviously a super disappointing finish there. Through the interception on the pass, there's no reason to throw. Let's just kind of, I guess, take that. I just try to take a shot, put the game out of reach. And I want to just see if our guys can make plays. That pass was underthrown, though. We were really efficient offensively. ran the ball well, ran it pretty often too. I think the yards per rush is a little misleading there. I think we threw the ball really efficiently. We were really good on third down, 6 for 9. They were 6 for 16. We did obviously lose the turnover battle. We struggled to finish off drives with touchdowns, which sucked, and we missed a field goal as well. For them defensively, obviously they had a huge fourth quarter there. They outgained us, but we, for the most part, held up their rushing attack. They created some big plays. The 86-yarder kind of started the fourth quarter, really got things going in their momentum. We were able to hold it off in the end. We held them for 6 for 16 on third downs, but they went 4 for 4 on fourth down. So really nice job from them there. Downs 24-30, 262, a touchdown, an interception. Also had a rushing touchdown as well on the quarterback sneak. Marshall, we ran the ball a lot more in this game. 13 carries from Marshall, 56, and the score. Volk 11 for 34. The stretch plays were working. The dives were not. They did a really nice job of shutting that down. I missed some holes for sure, or misread which way they'd be blocking the defensive lineman, that kind of thing. But they did a pretty nice job slowing down the rushing attack. Nobody went crazy receiving-wise. Smith had a nice game. Durr was nice. Burhan had a couple of really nice plays in there as well. Quiet game for Branch. Both of his catches did go for first downs, and then Gant had the one play, 25 yards. I felt like our offensive line did really well, protected well in particular. Could have done a little bit better on the interior in the run game, but overall not anything terrible. Sly was all over the place. 16 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and a sack with 1 deflection. That was a nice diving play. Would have liked for him to pick that off. Scales and Berglund kind of all over that mark as well. They had those 3 players had all of our tackles for losses. We ended up with 3 sacks, 2 from Jeffries, 1 from Sly. Jeffries did have 2 tackles for loss as well. But felt like we created more havoc, just could not get it to land in this game. Washington, credit to him, did a really nice job of getting the ball out at the last minute. 29-49, 354, touchdown, and no interceptions. We did have 2 scramble touchdowns as well. Pretty much shut down the run game, but they scrambled a couple times for big plays. Manning had the 86-yarder, ends up going for over 100. Irving was pretty good there for them at tight end. Did have a couple of drops, and Abrams. So their top 3 pass catchers all made plays for sure. Specca, Mercer, Byard all had pretty good games. Specca 10 tackles, 3 tackles for losses, really, really good. And Alex Moore's the guy that had the interception. A really nice jumped up play, but it's a pass that I probably shouldn't have thrown, but even on my perspective, I think Downs just ended up underthrowing it pretty significantly. Smith beats his guy off the line. Moore is playing like almost in the box. Like a good throw over the top is at least not an interception. Could have been a touchdown. Smith had his guy beaten. Moore was playing underneath. But it didn't work out that way. But we do come away with the victory, thankfully, despite a fourth quarter collapse. We've gotten a little used to that, unfortunately. But yeah. Let's see. Their player of the game for them. Ryan Manning, I guess, would be fine. We can probably do Sly over here. He's our player of the game for sure. He was fantastic in this one. And then we'll go. Then we'll just get a shot of the background. We'll advance the week. Yeah, would have liked to that lead to have held kind of where it was standing as we head into the fourth quarter, but we came away with a win. Onside kicks have definitely been a problem for us, though. We get some good news in recruiting. Need some of these battles to finish up. Nope. Dingle ends up committing to Notre Dame. That's okay. I mean, we invested a lot of points in him, so that aspect of it sucks for sure. But he's a 5'7", relatively, or 5'8", relatively slow guy. I just think he's going to be like a great route runner kind of thing. Still looking okay for a lot of players, but that was definitely unfortunate. Dalton Sly, your Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. I think that makes a ton of sense. He was outstanding in this one. And we have got a big one. Don't let their record confuse you as to how good this is. But we now also have, we'll take a look at the scores and we'll take a look at the college football playoff bracket right now. Players of the week, Heisman. We'll take a look at the watch list and everything. All right. So the scores, we had Pitt over UConn, Cincinnati upsetting TCU, Texas Tech over Houston, Tennessee over Texas A&M, Miami over Virginia Tech, USC over Ohio State. The Buckeyes have really, really struggled this year. USC undefeated. There's our win. Oklahoma over Kentucky, Georgia over Arkansas, Nebraska over Minnesota, Notre Dame big over Navy, Alabama over Florida, UTSA with a win, Clemson with a win, Memphis with a win, USF with a win, LSU gets it done, Colorado State, and then Oregon over UCLA, pushes UCLA out of the top 25. They're at 6-3 now. Let's take a look at the players of the week. Take a look at the Heisman, then we'll kind of do the add-on stuff. Drew Rodriguez, your defensive player of the week out of Colorado State, and Devontae Awasika for Miami of Ohio had a monster game. The Big Ten, Dalton Sly, Malik Washington. So guys in the game we just played. Heisman watch. Rocco Franco's up. Marcel Reed is down. Tavian Sinclair still easily leading the way there. Take a look at our stats, and then we'll do recruiting, and then we'll finish off with a bracket of reward and awards. So 22 touchdowns, 9 picks, over 2,100 passing yards here for Taylor Downs. It's been really good. Hopefully he doesn't transfer out. 0 problems with him so far. Marshall, a bit of a quiet game despite finding the end zone. Could not quite get the running game super going there. Durham Smith still putting together really strong seasons. Burhan had a nice game there as well. Defensively, still Scales and Berglund, Sly leading the way by a monstrous amount in tackles. 20 tackles for loss for Berglund, 17 for Schumacher. Like, I would think Schumacher is maybe an award guy. I would think Berglund is probably an award guy. I think Burhan is probably an award guy just because of the touchdowns. I think Marshall will be an award guy, at least here early on. Because he Scales and Berglund. Berglund, I think, is without question the guy that should be for us. And Schumacher, Jeffries, Harkless, Berglund, those are kind of the guys leading in sacks. Still just 1 interception on the season for what it's worth. We're 12 for 15 now with Key as well. Take a look at recruiting. So we got 110 points to work with. I want to kind of replace him with a wide receiver, I think. Four-star hasn't even been looked at. Take a look and see what these wide receivers look like. Yep. All about it. Offer him a scholarship. Let's put 25 there for right now. We'll put, let's see if I want to use those 15 points somewhere else. All right, so we survived the visit that they just had that Eldrin campus had. So I'm putting all the points that I can. Yeah. Hopefully with the visit we can get him. Atkins, we're jumped up, okay. Bender, come on, man. KZ, that's a losing battle for us. We do have the visit before them, so if we can hold on, he's worth still recruiting just because of that. Move back up there, okay. NC State, we got to get him committed before he goes on that visit. We're probably going to lose him. Fusco still looking solid for Irving. Okay. Let's come back around. It's a really solid looking wide receiver prospect there. From Ohio, so we do have some pipeline there, but like as soon as Ohio State were to go after him, that would be done. But yeah, Max Dingle, I mean, I obviously I wanted him to try to take a look. It's a guy with that elite route running to start off with. 89 speed, though, at 5'8", with a lack of acceleration certainly was worrisome. We'll see. All right, that'll do it for recruiting. Let's take a look at the college football bracket, at least right now, because we're at least in the discussion. We're not going to be in here. We're one spot right out of it, though, being number 13 in the country, or at least 2 spots out from guaranteeing ourselves to be in there. Georgia, LSU, Pitt, Alabama, so 3 SEC schools there pretty quickly early on. As far as the Big Ten, we have USC and right now and Oregon. So those are your top 2 teams there. We, of course, lost to Oregon earlier this year by 1 score. We'll see. It's proven that we can play with the big dogs. We don't have anybody up for the Maxwell. Walter Camp probably going to be the same. It is. They just don't want to give me that Coach of the Year award. Davey O'Brien. Just throw too many interceptions. So Burglar right now, the top defensive player in the country, with Scales being ranked 3rd. Really sucks that Scales is a play style deal breaker, and he's putting up all these stats, having this great season that may not matter. Nagurski, Berglund, and Scales making their name there. Jim Thorpe. Nobody here. Okay. Doak Walker. Don't even have Marshall up for that right now. Nobody for Litnikoff. Do have Schumacher up for Lombardi right now. Not going to have anybody for that. Edge rusher Schumacher is 7th there. John Mackey, Burhan, just because of the touchdowns, is in there. Broyles Award, nobody. Dick Butkus, same 2 guys there at the top for us. Remington, no. Lou Groza, no. Ray Guy, no. Jet Award, DeAndre Smith is in there for right now. Okay. I guess I should have went to, that's actually something that Downs could be a part of. That's Sean Alexander for the freshman of the year. I don't know. I'm assuming, okay, it does count redshirt freshman, but Downs is not a part of that somehow. They just throwing too many interceptions, I guess. All right. Next time I see you guys in this series, we got a gigantic one. I'm not worried about what their record is, not worried about any of that. It's a very, very talented Buckeyes team that just is struggling to win games. It's another, it's going to be another road game. And then right after that, we get to play Penn State, who they're 5-3. They're not ranked right now. I promise you, they are significantly better than us from a talent perspective. Then you end up with Michigan State and Indiana. I mean, I'm trying to get to the playoffs this year. This was, we said that was one of our goals, was to try to get there. We're at least putting ourselves in the conversation. But if you lose these 2 games, all of a sudden you're out of the top 25. Now you're fighting to get back to finish up the top 25 again. That'll do it here in this episode. If you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe. Check out my Seattle Mariners franchise on the channel as well. And, let me some feedback down below. Things you liked, disliked. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time.